Hello rainbows, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with another pregnancy update. This is like the first video I filmed in quite a while actually. I did have a bit of a kind of break last swing, so I didn't film anything. I don't even think I edited anything. I was just like meh. So I'm currently 30 weeks pregnant now. 10 weeks to go. 10 weeks to go. So I've been in my third trimester for a few weeks now, and yeah, so far so good. I do feel a bit of the kind of fatigue and tiredness coming back in more strength. I mean, I've pretty much been tired throughout the whole pregnancy, but yeah, I feel like it's coming back more now. Like I just don't have the energy, or I just don't have the patience to really deal with stuff or want to do stuff. That's pretty much why I didn't film anything. Like for the last few weeks I haven't filmed anything because I've just been like but I mean, in saying that, not every day is like that. I do have better days, and then some days are harder. I am finding like towards the end of the day my back is hurting and it's just aching, and I just need to like lay down and just have a rest, or it might all of a sudden be like, okay, you've done too much today, it's time to stop. Yeah, I am definitely feeling that a lot more. Haven't had any swelling or anything like that as of yet. I'm hoping I don't get any swelling, but yeah, just kind of general fatigue and sore back, sore everything by the end of the day. Poor Lee, I've been asking him to give me massages like every day. Okay, what has happened in the meantime? I've had another scan, which was all sweet. Everything was looking all good. Definitely a girl. I asked her just to confirm, you know, that it was a girl. So yeah, definitely a girl. I'm thinking of booking in for a kind of antenatal class. They do them at the hospital, so and apparently there's every Saturday, and it's like a whole day. So yeah, planning on booking in soonish for one of those, which will be good. I did write a list of stuff because honestly, like, my brain is fried. I know I've said that in like every vlog, but it seems like I'm just forgetting things, or I'm just like off in La La Land and nothing's like actually comprehending into my brain. Like I'll be driving somewhere and I'll drive past it and just keep driving and not even realize that I've driven past it until I'm like ages away. I'm like, great. And definitely like my eyesight's gotten so much worse. I don't know if it's just kind of because I've got used to my glasses, but if I take them off, like I went to the supermarket the other day and I was wearing my prescription Ray-Bans just because I walked there, and then when I got in the shop, obviously I took my sunglasses off and I was like, I can't see anything, and I ended up just having to walk around the shop with my sunglasses on so I could actually see, because I could not see. Oh, I did get my results from my diabetes test, and I don't have diabetes, which is awesome. My iron levels are perfect. All my levels, everything is great, which is awesome. Yay. I'm not taking any iron tablets or anything like that, but I am taking spirulina and molasses, like blackstrap molasses as well. I am planning on doing a like pregnancy hack or pregnancy tip kind of videos, just with stuff that I've been doing recently, or even like a morning pregnancy routine, or I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. This is honestly like the first time I've had makeup on in like a month, 2 months maybe. So I did notice I had like these really kind of dark spots on my belly, just like look like black freckles pretty much, and I was like, what the hell is that? Tiny little ones, and they were actually blood blisters. So I did have like a needle, and I just like popped them with the needle and blood came out. I was like, they're blood blisters. Oh my gosh, because I remember looking at them and thinking, I have never had freckles there before. And like, because they were so dark, I was like, oh, I should probably get those checked out. But no, they were just little blood blisters. I haven't had any more pop up as of yet, but we'll see. But yeah, I was like, okay, blood blisters on my belly. I have been getting so many more skin tags as well, which I know is a common thing in pregnancy, but they're freaking everywhere. I think I had like 1 or 2, you know, before I got pregnant, but now I feel like I have 7 and they're all like kind of around my brow and just areas obviously where, you know, clothing is rubbing all the time, so yay. So yeah, I don't know if it's sciatica that I've been getting, but every now and then if I don't know, move a certain way or twinge a certain way, it's like this twang like goes up my back and I'm just like, oh, okay, that was not good. That was not good. I've been trying my best to do some like kind of yoga or hip openers and just exercises every morning. Nothing like crazy. I'm not even following a video or a tutorial. I'm just kind of putting relaxing music on and just flowing and doing what actually feels good for me at the time and trying to release everything and get some mobility back. So yeah, it's been actually really nice. Been trying my best to do that every morning and do like all my lower back, my hips, hamstrings, and just try and stretch and move all that area. And it's, oh, it's so good. It is so good. And that has been helping with the back pain. But then when I'm at work for the week, because I am still working, it's too hard to do that because by the time I get home, I'm buggered and I don't want to. So yeah, awesome. I do have a doctor's certificate because here in Australia you need to get a doctor's certificate to continue working after you're 32 weeks pregnant. So I've got one to last me until I'm 36 weeks. So I have 6 weeks left of work and then I'm going to see how I feel. And I could maybe work a little bit longer or yeah, see how I feel, because I know a few people have kind of like asked me about maternity leave and stuff like that. So with us, we don't get paid until the baby's born. So if I go on maternity leave now, I'm not going to get paid until my due date or until the baby's born. And we actually have to send proof, like send the birth certificate to my workplace for me to be able to get paid. We get 6 weeks paid maternity leave, or you can have half pay at 12 weeks, and I don't think it's my normal wage that I get paid. I think it's more the government that pays us, so it's like a lower rate, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Yay. My skin has been still feeling a bit dry. I've been upping my routine and like using so much rosehip oil because it actually absorbs so much deeper into your skin, and it's more fast absorbing. So I've been like slathering rosehip oil everywhere, and then I find that because I've been doing that every morning once I get out of the shower, and then putting body butters and stuff on at night. But by the time I put the body butters on at night, like it's dry. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like start increasing that and maybe doing it 3 times a day rather than just the twice a day. I'm definitely getting more of a waddle. Lee loves it. He thinks it's hilarious. But yeah, I find when I'm walking, I'm kind of like going from side to side more. So yeah, definitely a lot more of a waddle. My belly has gotten a lot bigger. Like my belly button's starting to pop out now. Only half of it's popped out, which is really, really weird. But yeah, definitely a lot bigger. A lot bigger. What else has happened? I have struggled a bit with constipation. The glamorous part of pregnancy, yes. And I know many other pregnant women out there have probably, well, definitely been through the same thing. I did have, I feel like I'm traumatized by it. I was like literally trying to go to the toilet for about 2 hours. Like I almost threw up and I was like crying. Like it was awful. It was awful. So I did mention obviously that to my doctor, and she recommended some laxatives, which I haven't been too keen on. She also recommended an enema, and you can actually just purchase little enema things from like the chemist or whatever. So yeah, I actually did that and I was not embarrassed at all. Like I didn't even care. I was like in that much pain. Like I would not honestly wish that on anyone because it was just horrendous. So yeah, I ended up just going to the chemist, and there were little enema things that you could buy, and I got one and I used it and it was magical. It was amazing. And even up until then, like I've been trying my best to, you know, have the molasses helps. It's really packed with iron as well. Molasses, I was having prunes every single day. I had like 4 or 5 prunes a day. What else was I doing? I had my digestion enzymes, which I was taking occasionally to try and help, because I already needed those before I was pregnant anyway, and my spirulina as well, and just, you know, juices and green smoothies and just stuff like that, and it wasn't helping. It was not helping. But ever since I found that, I'm like, awesome, got one as a backup if I ever need that again. And thankfully since then I've been sweet, touch wood, because that was just amazing. And I'm not even embarrassed really sharing it, because I know, like, there's so much stuff with pregnancy that's not really that glamorous, and there's so much stuff that people probably wouldn't even tell you, like stuff that I didn't even know about until I was pregnant. And I was like, why do people not even talk about this? One of those things as well was, I mean, God, this was a while ago, and it wasn't anything major. It didn't last for a very long period of time, but there was a time for me where I did feel a little bit kind of depressed in a way, just because everything is so overwhelming. You're so tired, you feel so crummy all the time, and it's like, it's just a lot to take in. And I know a lot of people do speak about postnatal depression and stuff like that, but they don't really actually talk about, you know, how you could be feeling while you're pregnant as well, because you can be anxious and depressed and stuff like that while you're pregnant. I did talk to Lee a little bit about it, and you know, he was really supportive and everything like that. And I think it was just this kind of stage that I went through, because I did have a lot going on at the time, and I think I just packed too much into my schedule. And ever since then I'm like, right, I am literally not doing anything else that I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, I already have a great support network, so it just kind of made me realize, for people that even don't have any support network or anyone that they can kind of lean on or get help from, like, it's pretty, yeah, full on in a way. I have also been looking into hypnobirthing, which always kind of sounded a bit kind of hippie-ish to me in a way, but I did find a really good audiobook just from Audible. I was originally listening to the podcasts, but I think she only had like 5 podcasts. So because I already have Audible, I've had it for years, you can get the audiobook from there, which I thought was awesome, because otherwise it was like 70 bucks to buy. So it's Hypnobirthing Home Study Course by Catherine Clark, and she's from Melbourne. Awesome so far. I've started listening to a little bit, and especially when I go to sleep and stuff like that, but I haven't actually started studying it yet. So in terms of sleeping and stuff, I've been sleeping fine, having no issues. I don't get up multiple times to go to the toilet. I like roll over now or then during the night, but I don't actually get up at all to go to the toilet. I don't know if that's because I do wear a CPAP when I sleep, so that does help me a lot. And I don't know, I did buy a pregnancy pillow as well, but Lee has since stolen that from me. That's alright though. I've just been kind of using other pillows to prop up under my belly. And yeah, that's been all good, so yay. What else has changed? I have been getting a little bit more of the lightning crutch, which is amazing now that I know the name for it. Lightning crutch, it's freaking hilarious. That's the best name in the world. But yeah, been getting a lot more of that, just random times. And it actually made me go like, ow, like that actually hurt. And I have been feeling Gilberts movements so much more, like every day. Big movements. I think I had a kick in the rib, and then I swear I've had some other kicks on other organs, because I could feel it, but it wasn't like poking out on my skin side, it was like inside, and I was like, whatever you're kicking, you need to move away from there. But yeah, it's still exciting. I'm getting a lot more excited about the birth, and especially I think since listening to like the hypnobirthing study guide or whatever, it's making me more excited. I'm trying to have a really positive attitude about it and be excited about it rather than being scared about it, because I think the more scared you are, you're kind of working yourself up to have a bad experience. So I'm trying to be excited rather than scared. I'm not sure how Lee's feeling. He's probably going to be a bit freaked out, I reckon, but in a good way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much most of my updates. I think we were going to be moving house, but now we're not moving house, and I don't really know what we're doing, but oh well, I'm just along for the ride really at this stage. I'm like, I can't, just don't let me make decisions, okay? I will show you Gilberts now. I've been trying my best to like film when Gilbert's moving, but always like be moving heaps, like you can actually see like the big undulations on your skin, and then I'll go to get my camera and it stops. I'm like, unreal. So gosh, okay, I will put this down a bit, zoom you out a bit, and I will step back a bit. Okay, so this is it, front on and side on. I will show you, because I think with clothing I still hide, like it's not really that obvious, but definitely when I show you my skin it's so much more obvious. Are you ready? Okay, so definitely I've noticed a lot more like from here. Like that's just from me sitting down, but like it literally is like going straight out from here now. Side on, a lot more.
Yo.
Yo, what's going on?
What are you doing in like 1 hour's time?
1 hour's time, do you want to lift?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool.
Bye.
Okay.
Feels itchy. And yeah, my belly button's kind of popped out a bit more. Hello. But yeah, I think other than that, not really that much has changed. So yeah, thanks Rainbows for watching. I hope you like this video. Be sure to check out the other vlogs that I've done. I've been doing them monthly on my channel, and I've done a whole playlist of them, so yeah. Alright guys, I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Every day is just another day you should be spending with me.